All right, everybody, welcome back to the BSBL Junior Series, Week 7, Saturday, race day 13 on the season for the Junior Series, that is. Welcome back to BSBL. Had an off week last week. Hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving for those who celebrated and those who don't celebrate. I hope you just enjoyed the off week for BSBL. There's our one off week on the season. But we are back with only 3 race days left to go. And if you can see, we've got Quad C, the race that we were unable to complete the last time we raced in the Junior Series, which is not last Sunday, but the Sunday before that. Sadly, we ran out of time. We're not able to complete the Quad C race. So we will be having Quad C right here at a track that we haven't seen in quite a while. Candy Cane Lane actually looks really, really cool looking. I have not raced here in a while. I actually don't know if they've changed anything, so I'm seeing this for the first time. And some of you also might be seeing this for the first time as well. Should be a lot of fun. Again, Quad C is the race that we are about to get underway with. Let me check the drivers, the teams in this race. Microsoft, Volvo Junior, Skoda, and 2 Smirnoff cars. I do want to let all staff know we do need some staff members to leave, so room can be made. This will be the last time in the entire season that this needs to happen. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so some staff need to leave. Just for this race only. I think only 1 or 2 people need to stay here. Should be a total of 14 drivers, plus either Shadow, Voki, and me. Alright. Server is full. Yeah, server is full. We're working on that. Just told staff. And should be getting underway pretty soon. But hey, also, I haven't talked about him. Guest commentator today. Actually, I don't think he can hear me. Let me try and fix that real quick. I don't think he's been able to hear me this entire time. But I think he'll be able to hear me now. Alright, Noel. Are you able... Actually, no, I have push to talk on. That's why he's unable to hear me. Not only did I have the wrong input device, I also have push to talk. Alright, Jump Dude, guest commentator. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I was wondering why I was so quiet for like the past 5 minutes. Hi, I can hear you now.
Welcome. Welcome to the
I
commentator booth again. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. And not only did I have the wrong input, but I also had the wrong... I had push to talk on, which wasn't right. Alright, we got 10 seconds until we're underway. Back with BSBL first race of the day, and we're hitting it off with a banner in Quad C. 2, 1. Green flag in the air. We're underway in the Junior Series. Smirnoff Orange Shadow. I believe that's a new driver in a very nice 69 scheme. Nice number as well.
nice.
I actually really like that Smirnoff scheme, not just because of the number either. Oh, Candy Cane Lane, it's been so long. I haven't seen it in a while. It looks pretty much the same besides a few color changes. The atmosphere is also kind of almost like Christmas spooky. That's the first word that comes to my mind. Also really dark. Oh, we got a wreck. 2 cars upside down. Looks like a Skoda and somebody else. Here's Hype Blocks and Pop. Not sure who Pop is. Need to check his gamer name.
And I tell you what,
Roblox
14
username.
drivers on a track that haven't raced at all season. I'm really curious to see how they're going to take this.
And if those of you who don't remember Candy Cane Lane, this is an old BBR map. Sometimes they only release it during the Christmas time period. At the end of this track, there's a lot of ramps, and the ramps are quite RNG. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. That's the big obstacle in this entire track. Should be fun. A little further back, 9th through 11th. We got Burgeon, PM Raptor, and then an orange car, which I'm not familiar with. And we've got a driver just kind of sitting idly here. This is Loved Sam. Don't know who that is. Again, that's another new driver. Welcome to BSBL. Alright, is the stream good? Got almost 35 viewers. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Back with BSBL after the off week, and we're going to have an action-packed week this week, and then the championship finales next week. Yeah, we are approaching the end of the season. Yes, we did indeed have a late starter. That is Loved Sam. Is that the 14th or 15th driver? I thought we already had 14.
Yeah, I counted 14 at the start.
This is
But
Loved Sam.
unless he's,
This is 14. This is a Skoda driver. So Skoda, this is I believe either I think he's way too far back.
do you think he flew off the map? Because I counted 14.
He may have either flown off or reset. I'm gonna need confirmation. Let me check in the chat. I don't see anything.
Oh, these guys better get on the track. This tunnel narrows in.
Oh, someone decides to go way wide. That's high blocks. He's gonna collect Burgeon. They both get into the wall. Stay further back in the pack. Meanwhile, out front, Pop. I know who that is now. That's Popper of Balloons, an older BSBL driver. Decided to join the Junior Series. Originally raced in Cup, to my knowledge. Now he drives for Skoda, the only, well, there's other Skodas racing. There's 3 other Skodas, but the 4th one is Loved Sam. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it up in time.
Here comes arguably one of the most chaotic parts of this map, the ramp.
Here's the big ramp. Ramp 1 of 2, and there goes GX Pro. Is going to go upside down. 2 drivers fly off of the road. Now that's not a game over for them. They can still merge back, though it is an inconvenience since they do not have draft. Honestly, a few new Junior Series drivers, some different schemes, and on top of that, a very dark map that I haven't seen in a while. It's a little hard to keep track of who is where and what's going on. Doing the best I can. Here's Wally West in the 12. He's outside of the map, but don't worry, it does merge back, so they will not DNF or fall off the map. Here's the second ramp. Lucid takes it really easy. Oh. This is different. That was different than before, is it? This looks different. Maybe they adjusted that. Anyway, I know what's not different is these RNG ramps right here. There's one. Popper of Balloons almost got flown over. There's one driver. That was a Smirnoff. I think that was the 69. PM Raptor still in the lead. A few more ramps to go. He's got his teammate behind him. Can Skoda get a 1-2 finish? But Microsoft in the 41. We have another driver, I believe, in the 62.
He's got a block.
Soliad with a run. Does he have anything for Raptor? He does. He takes the lead, and he will win for Volvo Jr. in the first race of the week. Soliad, Raptor, Orange Shadow, Wombat, GX Pro, Popper of Balloons, Hype Blocks, Bloxy Boy, and Wally West are your points finishers. 10th through 14th do not get points, which is Careless Artist, TGI Slop, Lucid. Then there's 2 other drivers that I was unable to catch. Volvo Junior, first race win of the week in the first race of the entire week. It's going to go to Volvo Junior, not too surprised. However, what is kind of surprising is where Volvo Junior is in the standings. If you've been, well, that's an old Volvo. That's the old Volvo Junior logo. Let me fix that. All right. Pulled out the old one. All right, there's the new one. That's what it should look like. All right. Volvo Junior.
But Mighty, I do have to let you know, Mighty. I believe our dear friend Kerbats has redeemed an on-screen celebration for 40 bits on Twitch.
Really? Did I miss that? I did. Kerbats 40 bits. I must have missed that because I don't know if I had sound on. That's awesome. Thanks for the 40 bits, Kerbats. Any amount helps towards the league. Again, everything that is sponsorship this week or through the Twitch stream, whether that be ads, bits, or subs, all of that goes right back into BSBL. And hopefully I'll have something really unique and special for you guys next season. I got something in mind. I hope everybody likes it. But yes, thanks for the 40 bits. Appreciate that very much. Everybody give Kerbats a little bit of a round of applause for that. Also, Stream Streaks, Kerbats is at 3, and Bengal is at 10. Very nice. All right, this is going to be... All right, now we're back to our normal schedule. The rest of the season, that was our last, weird race. The last, quad or trios. That was the last one of the season. Rest of the season, normal format. This is now This is, the official start of the normal format. We're going to have solos... number 1 here. So solos number 1 and then just solos number 2. Then we got the duos and then we have solos 3. Typical normal format. We'll have that for the rest of the season. As the drivers line up, I would like to talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor for both the Cup and Junior Series is the B4L Backstretch Battles League. If you like BBR duos with Reckon, this is the league for you. They have 10 teams battling out to compete to make the playoffs and win a championship. 4 race days every week. Races on Thursday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Unlike BSBL, Reckon is allowed. Everyone gets their own number. Season is starting soon. Scheme makers are needed. Put your name in the B4L League history and join today. Let me get their invite link to their server. Thanks to longtime BSBL member O99, aka the owner of Culver's, and also United Autosports in this series for sponsoring the Cup and the Junior Series. Go check out B4L today. So we're getting set for solos number 1. While we're waiting on the last few drivers to join, I count 9 right now, so we should be underway momentarily. I do want to give a quick shout out to the Ultimate Drivers Challenge. Here it is. This is the stand-ins. These are updated. UPNC currently holds the top spot for United Autosports, which is again owned by O. 2 wins for him. Behind him, very closely, Genius Puppy, Apple, and NASCAR Nub, each with 1 win. And then Monster Jam, G-Man, Hockeyfoot, and Drift to Clown all sit in 5th through 8th with 0 wins. So all these guys, whoever has the most wins by the end of the season will be your Ultimate Drivers Challenge champion. And I don't believe we had, we got green flag underway. Missed the countdown, my bad. I don't think we had we had Soliad win that, so I don't think.
Yeah, I don't believe they're part of the UDC.
And surprisingly, Volvo Junior is not part of the UDC, and they currently sit P7 in the team standings. Very unlike any Volvo, whether Cup and Junior Series, to have that.
Yeah, looking for a turnaround this week. Looking to score themselves some well-needed points.
Now, I've been very busy over the last, pretty much over the last 2 to 3 months, but haven't had as much time for the league or BBR, let alone BBR in general. But I do see that the atmosphere has changed a little bit. I knew it with Candy Cane Lane, but I thought that's just because they added back the track. But it looks a bit different. We got some more visible stars. The horizon is a little more detailed. I like the gradient there, and the moon looks a little different. The overall lighting, much more scenic. They keep updating the lighting and somehow keep making it better. Oh my gosh, how many colors are there?
There's what? Oh no, he's being taught by Voki.
They're multiplying. The Vokies and the colors are multiplying. Update happened last night. Okay, so I'm not super behind. Thank you for that, Sonic. I thought maybe it would have happened like a week or 2 ago, just due to my a little bit of an inactivity. But nice to know that update happened last night. I'm not super far behind. Canal gets super dark in the end. All right, noted. For everybody watching, Canal is a very dark track. Probably, he said at the end, probably also in the tunnels if I had to take a guess.
You guys should totally pick Canal.
I think you guys should. It'd be fun. Just joking. It's not fun. I would prefer you guys not to pick Canal. We had over 40 penalties last week, which Voki very, very awesomely went through. Almost all, not all by herself. The staff helped, but sadly was very, very busy. She went through a lot of the penalties. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to her and say thank you for going through all of that mess that happened last week. So thanks, Voki, for going through all the penalty reports. And hopefully we don't have that much again. I would like not to have that much again.
I'd say it's a pretty tame race, actually. I see a lot of door slamming and contact here and there, but no one's wrecking, no one's spinning.
Yeah,
seems very, very tame.
Haven't talked about the race too much. We're actually approaching the end. Only got about 10% of this race left. People are starting to back off. Snooker Arc in the 11. What is the 11 base? That is, there's Napa. That's a Napa driver. Okay, so Snooker Arc. She typically floats around teams, so a little hard to keep track of where she's at, but she is a Napa driver who currently holds the team stand-ins lead. Going out on a limb here, trying to stay in front. Is she gonna actually? She might do it. I don't.
She got blocked that run.
Nope, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be really close, but Snooker Arc very easily is going to win this race, staying out front. She gets the win for Napa. Second, Apple, which is Verizon. Third is that was Prophecy. changed his name around. That's a Volvo Junior. Then you have Genius Puppy, G-Man, Hype Blocks, Let's Go, Sword, and UPNC 9th. Raptor does not get points, finishing P10.
Yeah, she just put her foot to the floor and just ran away with that. Very impressive.
The runs behind. There was a ginormous run behind her from pretty much the entire pack. I don't know why the results changed like that. Why is it different now? What did I do? I don't know what's going on. But,
it's off-centered, it looks like.
It was off-centered. It wasn't like that before. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I hope that fixes it. But yeah, extremely easy win for Snooker Arc. Yes, thank you, Sonic. I saw they were off-center. They weren't before. I don't know what happened. But yeah, very easy win for Snooker Arc. Just kept her kept her foot on the gas, didn't let off, and nobody behind her had a big enough run to catch up. So that's a win for Napa. Let me put Napa. Let me put a win for Napa in the win column on the top. Oh, I already did that. Let me just reset. All right, now we're good to go, guys. We are good to go.
And why not run it back? We're going back to Darlington for the next race.
Candy Cane Lane, and then 2 Darlington races back to back. And this will be Solos number 2 on the day. The B4L 400. Thanks to all 40 of you watching. We'll be right back after this ad break. For most of you, at least. Mighty Voki is on the global leaderboard. I'm looking at the global leaderboard. I don't see Voki. Oh, there's Voki. Global leaderboard, 7 days and 23 hours. I did see that. Nice. I believe she was, what, 5th, 7th, 6th? I think 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7th on the global leaderboard. Very nice. We appreciate your support for the league, what you've done, and also for BBR itself, Voki. Making it on the leaderboard. How many drivers we have? 9. Missing 1. At least I think we're missing 1. Actually, no. I think we have all 10. Just someone's out of their car. Yeah, so we do have 10 drivers. Should be starting very soon.
Who do you got for winning this race? Well, seems like a pretty stacked field here.
It is. It actually does look like a really stacked field. Rusty can't always don't count Rusty out. Burgeon, very strong Volvo driver. NASCAR Nut going for the Ultimate Drivers Challenge along with Hype Blocks. Hard to tell, but I think it's going to be between NASCAR Nut and Rusty, if you want my personal opinion. Green flag is out. How about you, Noel? You have for winning.
Those are good shares. Those are good. Wow, butchering my words. Those are some good choices there. But I'm going to go actually with the guy you're on right now. Apple. Oh, you just switched to Rusty, but Apple. He just came off a 2nd place at this very track in the last race. I think he's got what it takes to get the win here.
This is a new scheme by Apple. This is usually he's racing either the black and red for his team Verizon. This is like a lime green with some mountains and trees on the sides. No particular sponsor I can see. It's just mountains and the trees.
Very rare you see a lime green Verizon car.
That's the only time you've ever seen a lime green Verizon car.
True that.
I mean, it's a chill scheme. It's giving me nice. It's giving me nice foresty mountain vibes.
It reminds me of Ross Chastain's Busch Light car,
yeah,
but green. The mountains.
It does a little bit with the mountains and the trees in the back, except it's green and it's Verizon. I don't know why he chose that. It looks nice again. Nice vibes. If he could say in the chat what the purpose is behind it, I'd like that. Only got the 3 card.
Oh,
crazy.
He got UPNC, reckon.
I don't know if he might have been doing that on purpose. I don't think he was having a problem or anything. Meanwhile, out front, it is Society. It is a Society driver. I don't know what's the sign into your Windows 3. Okay. Oh, that's a new driver. Welcome to BSBL. Sign into your. I'm just gonna call you Windows. I hope you're.
I got a feeling that there's also a sign to your Windows 1 and 2.
I would go with that. Yeah, I would say there is a sign to your Windows 1 and 2.
Well, it seems like
So
just before, it seems like a pretty tame race so far.
yeah, I mean and again maybe it is not so tame because we were absolutely used to pretty much chaos over the last 2 race weeks that we had with the Alabama races and the pit stops, the stage points, and then the crazy format. So
Yeah, we
we've
don't have people going
we've had
backwards on classic
we
hills.
have yeah backwards on classic hills too. That was insane. We've had a lot, and also running Anubis twice. That was also crazy. Yeah, we've had a lot of crazy races over the last few weeks. So having the last 3 race days being completely normal formats, tame, like you guys have wanted, and I will be adjusting the schedule accordingly next season to uh, meet your guys' suggestions and hopefully accommodate that. But hey, the end is right here. We have Mercedes out front, and then my name is Gus. Right behind him in the 45, NASCAR Nut with a run, along with Hype Blocks and Windows 3. But is it going to be enough? I think it might be for the Society driver. He looks to the right. Not enough. He doesn't get the win. He will secure second, but it's the Mercedes driver. Toaster Bread is good. That's another name. And possibly his first win in BSBL. Congratulations. Toaster Bread is good. Wins for Mercedes. Then Windows 3 gets second. Third is Gus. Fourth, Hype Blocks. Fifth, NASCAR Nut. Sixth, Apple. Seventh, Rusty. Eighth, UPNC. Lucid Viper, ninth. And Virgin is going to get 10th. No points.
I also like my bread toasted. But we just saw that for the second time. We just saw the drivers stay at the front of the pack, and they just went on to win.
You know,
So definitely good to note.
I actually don't like my bread toasted.
You don't what?
I don't like my bread toasted.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it tastes way better when it's not toasted. I mean, when you have, I hope this is also a thing outside the United States because half of you who are in BSBL do not live in the United States. Like when you have BLTs, like bacon, lettuce, tomatoes sandwiches. A bunch of people like to toast their bread. I don't. I don't like it toasted. I just like it
No, something's wrong
cooked
with you.
normal.
Something's wrong with you.
It's not. Nothing's wrong with me. Okay. My first question is: do you like your bread toasted? And do any of you know what actually a BLT is outside of the United States? That's a
I
question for in
hope
the
they
chat.
say yes to the toasted part.
I like my bread toasted. No, the toast is bread. Okay, it looks like I'm absolutely in the minority. Yes, Sonic. It is Candy Cane Lane. We've been the 2 tracks only today. Darlington. No, we had Candy Cane Lane, Darlington back to back, and now back to Candy Cane Lane. This will be the first duos race of the day. Duos 1A. And I also would like to, while we have the drivers starting to join, and we wait for them to all get sorted, I would like to congratulate, as I sadly was unable to do last time we raced. There was 2 draft for cash brackets going on for the same race. I did explain that before in the announcements. If you want to read it, you can. But we had 2 draft for cash brackets going on the last Sunday that we raced. Congrats to Scrimmy for beating Wicked by 3 points in the first bracket. In the second bracket, Dark Waynes beating CO by only 2 points. So Dark Waynes and Scrimmy have won a draft for cash weekend. So congrats to both of them. And for the Cup Series, last chance to qualify for the draft for cash, or the last draft for cash race week, is this week. So we won't have that next week for the championship finale, as it's only one race day. So Cup Series, you want last chance to qualify for the draft for cash at a chance of 100 Robux. For most highest points earning drivers today for the Cup Series qualify for tomorrow. And amongst those 4, whoever earns the most points wins draft for cash. Pretty simple. That'll be the last time we have that this season. Thanks to VIR and Voki for sponsoring it for a second season in a row. This is Duos 1A. The drivers in the teams, I should say, in Duos 1A will be Volvo, Squid Force, United Autosports, Napa, and Skoda. Currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are missing 3 drivers. Wonder where they are.
I think I heard somewhere that they sent the wrong bracket.
Wrong bracket. Really? Is it the wrong? Who set the wrong bracket? So I do know in the BSBL race info that that bracket is wrong. I hope that Shadow did not take it from that because I sadly did not update it. Let me see real quick. Squid 49 Napa Skoda. It is the wrong bracket. That is correct. It is the wrong bracket. Let me I sadly did not update the bracket in the race info. This should be the proper bracket here. Let me send that again.
Just a minor misinput.
A little bit of misinput.
Yeah, Mighty, how dare you not update the race info for the duos lineups? How dare you?
Yeah, that's a my bad. That's a my bad. I've been a little slacking on that, but I thought I saw the staff were just keeping up with my mistake, and it just took a bit. And no, Shadow, you don't need to apologize, Shadow. That was my bad. I didn't put that in the race info section. So I updated the duos lineups a few weeks ago, and I didn't I only said it in the announcement. I didn't actually update it in the race info. And Shadow, she went off the race info. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, that's not your bad, Shadow. That's on me. So everybody's rejoining. A little bit of a hiccup, but we're fine.
Accidents happen. But
Mighty,
yeah, Candy Cane Lane.
What's the
What do you think about this
longest?
track, Mighty?
What do I think about this track? I like Candy Cane Lane. Besides the very end, it could be a little. It could be a little random. I wish the ramps at the end were less random. But other than that, it's I like the track. It's better than average, I would say. I've
Yeah,
wanted
as
to
a
see
driver,
it.
you hate that part, but if you're watching it, oh, it's so fun to watch.
I've oh gosh, there's so many colors.
How is that even a command? Like,
I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of different colors.
that's actually really creepy. Actually, that's like scary.
We have Mighty. What's the longest stream record? If you're talking about BSBL, probably the tournament, probably the second tournament we ever had, or the BSBL Olympics that we had last season. Because
I remember the Olympics were really long.
the BSBL Olympics killed me inside a little bit. There's a little part of me that died while managing the Olympics because I believe I think for the weekend I think I spent 18 hours on BSBL between Saturday and Sunday, whether that be managing, streaming, making graphics, whatever it be. I think it was 18 hours I calculated just on BSBL between Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that probably shaved like 5 years off your life.
yeah, at least. But it was fun. It was fun at the end of the day. I enjoyed it. I would never do it to that extent again. I don't think I literally could. I'd probably just die. But no, the BSBL Olympics probably the Sunday BSBL Olympics. Toaster bread, start the effing race. We are working on it, my good sir. You must have patience.
I see 9 drivers.
There was a mess up. And we have corrected the mess up. So we are waiting. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are missing one driver. It's been a pretty adequate amount of time since the link has been sent. How many minutes? It's been 3 minutes. So countdown for like 30, 45 seconds should be imminent. So we're going to be starting in about a minute. So hold your horses. Remain calm. Mr. Turtleman, thank you for the follow for the 500th time. I appreciate your support. All right. Well, countdown should be started pretty soon. I'm going to do it myself here, if nobody else does in the next 10 seconds. Because it's been 3 minutes. And we are missing just one driver, which I believe is a Skoda. We only have I think we only have PM Raptor here. Yeah, here's the 30-second countdown. Until we're underway with Candy Cane Lane, Duos 1A. The proper bracket.
Do you like candy canes, Mighty?
Do I like candy canes? Yes, I do like candy canes. I like all sorts of candy canes. I like candy canes. I like mints. Yeah. How about you? You like candy canes?
I think they're good every once in a while.
I will admit, I have not had a blue candy cane though. I mean, you see these giant blue candy canes? I have never had a blue candy cane.
I don't think I've even ever seen one
I've
before.
had, I've had ones with mixed blue stripes in them, but I haven't had a normal blue candy cane. I've had yellow, orange. I've had brown candy canes. I mean, I've had a lot of different type of candy canes, but never just straight out blue candy canes. And we have a late starter.
That might be our 10th driver.
That was the driver who had a rough start
That's
and
Love Sam again.
didn't finish before. That's the Skoda Love Sam. Very slow to join, but this time he should be able to catch up. He's not too far behind. Out front, it's United Autosports. Silly Goose and UPNC currently hold the top 2 spots, with Microsoft following closely behind, and also Volvo Junior.
I tell you, those United Autosports drivers, they're always, as I say that, they separate, but they're like always together when it comes to these duo races. They're always nose to tail with each other, and because of that, they finish 1-2 a lot of the time.
They do, and they currently sit 4th in the team standings. Still plenty of. Oh, there goes a Skoda. The one Skoda that was in the pack has flipped over, and he will join his teammate Love Sam in the back. Speaking of Skoda, if you have seen the team standings, Skoda and Smirnoff way at the bottom. Again, at the end of the season, the team that is last in the team standings gets eliminated from the league. So there's going to be a lot of stress further down in the standings. The fight isn't only for the championship and the podium positions. The fight is also at the bottom. Do not want to get eliminated, and the stress is starting to mount with only less than now 3 race days left. Today, tomorrow, and then next Saturday. That's it for the season. We'll crown a champion and eliminate a team.
I tell you, in these past few race days, these past few weeks rather, Smirnoff has turned a corner. Honestly, they earned a lot of points with those Alabama pit stops, and also with the crazy format. So good job by them.
Under the tunnel they go. I like candy canes into sharp sticks. That sounds a little violent. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why you do that. You might cut yourself, but okay, sure.
I mean, eventually, if you lick it down, it actually becomes sharp.
Yeah, that's what he said he does. I not something I do. It's a little violent, but okay, sure. I mean, you do you. As long as you're just responsible with the sharp candy cane, should be all right. On board with the first
Comes a jump.
winner of the race day, Soliad. Skoda upside down. I don't know if that's Love Sam or Raptor. Hard to tell. That was Raptor. Here's Love Sam. Now has joined the pack. In some very big lag. All right, now we're back. United Autosports again goes 1-2. They have performed extremely well this entire race. What's the highest win percent amongst any person or team? I don't have that stat with me, but Shadowy might be able to answer that. Down the final ramp, which looks a little different than
2 liters wrecked.
Multiple drivers flipping upside down. Oh, there goes the Microsoft!
Oh, Solo went over.
Microsoft barrel rolls over the wall and off the map. So Microsoft, we've had our first driver sent to the shadowy realm today, and we will be one less Microsoft. I don't know which Microsoft it was, but we are down 1 Microsoft driver.
Oh, one of the Uniteds just wrecked behind you.
We've lost to United. The other Microsoft trying to redeem himself. Soliad, who won the first race of the day at this very track. He's back out front. Apple side by side with him. Here comes his teammate. He pushes Apple further in front, and he will give Apple the win. For Verizon, Apple, an Ultimate Drivers Challenge driver, and our current points leader, gets the dub and will win at Candy Cane Lane. 2nd, Bloxy Boy. 3rd, Silly Goose. 4th, Raptor. 5th, Soliad. 6th, Sam. 7th, UPNC. 8th, GX Pro. And Drift finishes 9th.
Crazy end. I didn't think it was going to get that crazy. We had a Microsoft fly off. We had the few leaders wrecked coming down the ramp. Apple somehow comes away with the win.
Congrats to Apple. Played his cards right. And currently is your points leader. Probably extends his point lead a bit. It gets the win in duos 1A. Now we'll be going to a little bit of a different track. No more Candy Cane Lane or Darlington, which has consisted of half this race day so far. We're going to the city map, just plain city.
Not to be confused with Apocalypse, which looks relatively close to this.
Yeah, I've always gotten Apocalypse and I've always gotten Apocalypse and City mixed up because they look very, very similar. Here's G-Man 35 NFL scheme. Batman. This is a new driver for Mercedes. Welcome to BSBL. Is he actually Batman? Durag in the 07 for Napa. Sword in his typical 007 car. Mr. Dinosaur, the sponsor of Society, in his 19 car. Sorry, not 19, 13. Corrected that. Let's go in the 42 for Smirnoff. Wally West in his Wrangler number 12 machine. My name is Gus, but I am sus. Welcome back to BSBL.
I love that name.
In the 45 for Pigment, along with his teammate Funny Isaac. And that goes through everybody who's spawned in a car. We'll be we got 30 seconds until we can run the ad, so gonna try and get the ad in before the race starts, the best I can. But we may have to actually wait for the ad because I think we have all drivers, so you guys might get lucky.
I spy 9 drivers.
All right, so Sonic has been keeping track of the driver championship contenders. So Apple has gotten a second, a sixth, and a first. UPNC a ninth, an eighth, and a seventh. And Puppy, the other driver competing, is got on a P4. So UPNC, very rough day for him. Apple, very solid, and Puppy only has one race under his belt, but that's a P4, so Puppy can still catch up.
It was a tough break last race for UPNC. I mean, it just looked like he just went over the ramp and just completely flipped over. That was very unfortunate.
It definitely was. And also unfortunate for the other Microsoft driver who decided to flip off the barrel roll over the wall and off the map in Candy Cane Lane. Usually don't see that happen. That's a rarity, actually, at that part of the track, at least from when I remember racing there. So we've got, I count 9 drivers. We're missing 1. We got 2 Smirnoffs, 2 Societies, 2 Pigments, 2 Mercedes.
We got a countdown, 30 seconds.
Oh, wow. Are we missing? We are missing a Napa. That is actually, that's pretty big there. Napa, current points leaders, but not by much. Very close is Verizon and Society. So the fact that we're missing a Napa, they're points leaders, that's a lot of points on the table that they're going to lose. Especially for a team that is leading the team standings. We are off green flag. Gonna see if we get a Napa join really late. But right now it just looks like one Napa, so he's gonna have to carry this team in this race, and that's going to be Durag. Race Car Studios, that is a Napa. Can he spawn in time? He's only got about, I'd say, 20 or so seconds. See if he can get in time, but anyway, the race is off. Society out front. That's Sword. Here comes Durag, the sole Napa car. All right, Race Car Studios. He's gonna need to really start going right now if he wants any shot at catching up. He's got a car spawned in, but he's still not moving forward. All right, now
he's moving forward.
Ooh, it's going to be very close. He's going to need to stay focused, not make any mistakes to catch up to this pack. He may be able to make a run for it at the very end. We'll just have to wait and see. Society currently 1-2. That's going to be overtaken by Durag. The sole Napa currently in the field.
And you got to be really careful with this map because it is, I want to say it's still pretty wide, but it's narrower than most circuits we go to. And if you look at that wall, I mention it almost every stream. Look how short it is. That's all you get. Increases the chance for you to go over it.
Doesn't happen too often, but it is possible. That's as high as the wall goes. If you happen to get over that, you are flying over the map.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't do that a few times.
Sword, now it's Society 1-2. Sword to the lead. Dinosaur in second. With a pair of pigments behind. The Smirnoff pair have been very quiet. That's Wally West and Let's Go. Ooh, that's a pigment driver on the wall. I think that was Isaac. He falls to the back. Past the halfway point, and can we see him in the distance? We still cannot see Race Car Studios in the distance. Race Car Studios in the 9. Trying to catch up. It's going to be very, very close. What is this? What is going on up here? What? Oh,
I'm scared
I
to
don't know
know
what
what
that
your
is.
staff team does in their free time.
I don't. Is it there normally? That is weird. It's just like a bunch of car bodies just floating way above the map.
I know it's a developer thing to hide objects under the map. I never thought about putting it all the way up towards the map, like all the way up.
Race Car Studios, not even trying to give it a full attempt, has left the server. So we only have 9 drivers. So Napa
I wouldn't have done that.
I would not have
I
done
wouldn't
that
have done
either. He
that.
would have had a shot. He would have had a shot to get maybe some points, even if it's only 9th or 8th. But decided not to go with it. Leaves the server. We are approaching the end. Funny Isaac in the lead for Pigment. Fighting with Society, Mr. Dinosaur. He takes the lead. Now the lone Napa, Durag, in the 07. Seeing what he's got. Here comes Mercedes. Mercedes Batman to the lead. Durag gives Isaac a run. Big runs from everybody else. Mercedes in the wall. To the end, side by side with Society, and oh, we get a wreck across the line. But it'll be Sword with Society gets the win. Wally West comes up just short. Funny Isaac third. Dinosaur, Let's Go. Batman, G-Man, Gus, and Durag.
I just heard from NASCAR Nut that his game actually crashed. So that was not purposeful of him leaving.
So that was that NASCAR Nut? Oh no, his game crashed. Oh, that was NASCAR Nut who said that. Oh, his game
Yeah, NASCAR Nut
crashed.
said that.
And also Durag. Why is my results still off? I am not doing anything different. But Durag also finished in 9th. So that was no points for one of the Napas and only 2 points for the other one. Not at all what that team.
That's a rough race for them.
Not at all what that team needed.
As we go to Canal for the next race.
Oh, great. This will be a bunch of fun. Well, it was nice having somewhat not too much chaos. Looks like that may be out the window now as we prepare ourselves for Duos 2A. While the drivers load in, we'll give a quick shout out again to today's sponsor, the B4L League 400. And that'll be sponsored by O for both the Cup and Junior Series. Appreciate him for that. And he owns B4L. If you like BBR duos with Reckon, this is the league for you. We have 10 teams battling it out to compete in the playoffs and win the championship. 4 race days every week. Races on Thursday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Reckon is allowed. Everyone gets their own number. The season is starting soon, and scheme makers are needed. Put your name in the B4L history books and join today. Here's the invite link to O's League, Baxter's Battles League, B4L. This is the B4L 400. Thanks to him for sponsoring both the Cup and Junior Series this week. Are you going to mention Secret Santa event? I definitely should do that. Secret Santa event is going to be for the championship week. Appreciate all the signups. I know Shadowy has mainly been managing that. That's kind of his thing. Whether I'm busy or not, that's kind of what he likes to do. That's his thing that we have tried to do over the last 2 Christmas seasons. That we have a secret scheme event, so everybody who signs up, they get a secret. They know who they're making a scheme for, but they do not know who they're going to be receiving the scheme from. So you make a scheme for somebody, you give it to them, they have no idea who made it for you. So I'm looking forward to that again. It was really fun last time we had it, last year.
You know,
And
it literally brings a whole community together. And honestly, I love to see all that. I love to see the schemes, everyone's reactions. I think it's going to be a lot of fun when that happens.
Color said it was the second time we're doing it. Yeah, I said it was the second time we're doing it. Did I say 3? That's not what I meant. I know this is the second time we're doing it. Or maybe Color misheard me. But no, I know this is the second time we're doing it. The first time we did it was last year. That was a lot of fun. And I think it'll be equally as fun this go around. So those scheme submissions close on Friday. So make sure anybody who signed up for the secret scheme event to get in your schemes by Friday. Appreciate everybody for signing up. Should be a lot of fun seeing all the Christmas schemes for the championship race of the season for Cup and Junior. But meanwhile, Canal, time for some chaos. Green flag, duos 2. This is
Oh,
duos
someone just
2A.
ran straight into the wall back there. Straight into the pillar. I think it was a Skoda.
PM Raptor decided he wanted to see what wall tasted like. Went right into the middle of the pillar. And now most of the pack goes
Oh, you
under the
can't see. That's not
tunnel.
UPNC.
Yeah, the United Auto
Yeah, it
Sports got
was
into
the other
somebody.
United driver.
All right, so the racing's already been kind of crazy to start.
Just as we expected.
We've got Love Sam. I'm just going to call you Sam from now on. We got Sam in the lead for Skoda.
What is their Roblox character? Is that the news anchor from SpongeBob?
Yes, it is the news anchor fish from SpongeBob in a completely normal Roblox character skin.
I love that.
That is nice. That is very nice. Oh, late starter. Mustafar, United Autosports in his 49 machine. I don't think he'll catch up in time. Sadly, started a little bit too late. So it looks like we'll be short a United Autosport driver this race. So only going to get 9 finishers. We got Drift the Clown is Verizon number 2. As we have a United Autosports driver, the only one that's currently in the pack. He flips over and also gets into Volvo Junior and collects somebody else way back there in the pack. That's Jedi in the 3 for United Autosports. Oh, that's
watch
a lot
out.
of contact. Skoda's going to get the run into that deal. That's Raptor again. Meanwhile, Sam was in the lead, but they have the 2 Microsoft drivers on the left side. Going to help each other out, try and catapult them to the lead. Their race is on the left side, though they have company now. Prophecy in the 1. I know he changed his name. And his teammate Soliad in the 57. Sam now to the lead. Sam has dominated most of this race after having a rough start to the day. This one's gone so good so far, as we are in the last tunnel of the map. Here's Encrypted, a little further back. I actually really like where he is right now. Mustafar trying everything he can to catch up. I think it's gonna be
doesn't look like. I think. I don't think he's gonna reach him.
Too little, too late. As we approach the end, Soliad tries to save it, and he does, but at the cost of a new 38. I was almost said New Como, but he's just running the 38 to New Como scheme. This is a Verizon car. We are approaching the end. 3 wide. Drift the Clown. Encrypted. Sam, photo finish. Drift the Clown gets the win. Barely beating Sam. It says on the board it was 1/1000th of a second. Careless Artist 3rd. 4th Encrypted. 5th Raptor. 6th Jedi. 7th GX Pro. Soliad 8th. And our 9th finisher will be Mustafar. I don't know where the other 9th guy went.
Did what happened to who was driving the New Como scheme?
That was right. It's Fox TV, I believe.
Yeah, I don't see Fox anywhere.
Fox decided after getting wrecked, decided not to finish, and that will give 2 points to United Autosports, Mustafar. So that was all for nothing.
And that's why, if you're far behind, even if you have no chance of winning, that's why you never quit. There could be that off shot that someone wrecks and you can score some points.
Yes, very true. And although Mustafar started late and had a very low chance of getting points, He still ended up getting points. That was 9th. That's 2 points for United Autosports. That's better than nothing. But Drift the Clown, the other Verizon driver, is going to get the win in Duos 2A. And that is
nicely done by Drift. I think it was 4 wide coming to the line there. It was super close. I thought they were all going to wreck.
I do also want to say congratulations to all those drivers that were competing for the win at the end. I'm keeping it clean. It looked like it was kept clean for the most part. Nobody shoved anybody up the wall or into a pillar. It looked like the incident with Fox just happened to be, it looked like a racing deal from what I could tell. He was trying to save it. Just got on the Fox and lost it. But overall, good finish by all you Junior Series drivers. Should be pretty proud of that.
Looks like we're heading to half pipe next for, I believe this is Duos 2A?
It is Duos. Thank you
Or
for telling
2B?
me to update. It is 2B. Thanks for telling me to update that.
2B.
I do have to go somewhere for 20 seconds, so Noel, you can take over commentating for just a little bit.
All right. Well, okay, I was not expecting this. Oh, we got a 15-second countdown, so I might have to commentate the start of this race. All right, I see some Mercedes drivers. I see 2 Napa drivers. As we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're underway at half pipe as Mighty is stuck on Voki. Thank you for switching. We go King Ed in the lead over one of the Society drivers. I think that's Society Ruben.
I'm back.
Might be signed to your windows, and welcome back.
It was only going to be for a little bit. I just wanted you to take care of the start. I just needed some water. Talking constantly for hours on end.
That makes sense. That's fine.
But I'm back. Society, Napa, Pigment towards the front, and this is half pipe. Have been a little bit since we went to half pipe. I am expecting a fairly calm race. Do we have all 10 drivers? Yeah, we do, but we have one a little further. We have a late starter. Who is that? There he is. Funny Isaac.
Funny Isaac.
And his 11 machine. A little bit of a late start. Nothing horrible. Oh, Society going to get turned. Windows 3 up and over. He goes to the back of the pack. Meets up with Funny Isaac as they are 3 and 4 wide for second and first. Maybe
Come on, make it 5 wide.
Oh, they were trying to make it 5 wide. Genius Puppy for Pigment holds the top spot.
I still dream of the day we get 8 wide racing,
Huge run from that Society that got spun about 30 seconds ago. He takes back the lead. This is Windows 3. Unless this is this is a new driver. There's a Smirnoff pair. Wally West and Rusty. Rusty always making me hungry, seeing his donut number 6. Actually got some donuts not too long ago. They were not Krispy Kremes, which are... Krispy Kremes are good. What's your favorite type of donut, Noel?
Oh, wow.
I know, I'm putting on...
Not gonna lie, you got some good donuts.
Putting you on the spot here. What's your favorite
I know you're putting me on the spot, and you put me on the spot on a very, very debatable subject. No, I'm gonna probably have to go with, might get hate for this or might get love for this. Jelly filled. I just love them.
No, I'm gonna have to go with that too. I'd say jelly filled. Apple fritters are good. That's probably my favorite. However, normal just jelly filled donuts that they are.
Yeah, especially with a little bit of powder on top. Oh, it's so good.
I fully agree. Society still out front. Oh, he's gonna back off. The end is right there. Don't want to back off too far. I think he may have waited too long. Royale for Society, not enough. Now we have Mercedes out front. Pigment goes up and over. Wally West in the lead. Napa with a run at the last second, and it will be enough. Durag rebounds after the last race he had and will win this duo's race, beating Genius Puppy to the line. Wally West third, fourth Batman, fifth G-Man, sixth Rusty, seven NASCAR Nut, and
Yeah, good finish there for Napa after that poor points race prior. Good finish for them.
Sadly, though, both the Society drivers who had a good race going will finish 8th and 9th. And the 10th driver did not finish. We did not have a 10th place driver finish.
I believe that was Funny
turned.
Isaac who got turned.
Yeah, so Funny Isaac. I tried to catch that. May have missed it. But yeah, Funny Isaac got turned, and that was the Pigment driver who will not be the 10th finisher.
Looks like we're going to Alabama this time around.
Good old Alabama. We had a lot of that over the last 2 weeks, and I mean a lot of Alabama. And we'll end it off in the last race of the day for the Junior Series at Alabama. In solos number 3. And would you look at that? It is almost, oh my gosh, so many colors. There is so many colors. You know, it's not even 12 p.m. Eastern time on the East Coast of the United States. So we've really been rocking and rolling with the races today. We had to add extra.
We're 1 minute away from 12.
I know. I didn't say how far away we were from 12. I just said we weren't at 12 Eastern on the East Coast of the United States yet. Which is true.
No, that's fair.
It's 11:59 right now, and we are getting set for the last race of the Junior Series. We've had to add more races because we did miss a Saturday, which made the run times for the Junior Series go a little long. You know, and even on top of that, we had an extra race today for Junior Series, so we would have actually tell people to vote on the poll. Which poll?
Blow up Chicago.
What? Whoa. We have a poll in the chat. Blow up Chicago. Why are we blowing up Chicago?
Hey, listen, we blew up LA last time. I think it's only right if we blow up Chicago. I mean, hear me out here. Like, okay. Chicago has it coming.
Okay, LA had it coming too. Wow, this is
good. This it's 100%
is going to get demonetized. We cannot talk about blowing up major cities in the United States.
What? We'll get the people out. I mean,
now we're in the people out. Okay, so that wasn't discussed before. Before it was just like, oh, we're just gonna blow up the city. Did you get the people out for LA?
Anyways, I think we have 11 cars actually in this race.
Wow. Yeah, we do have 11 cars. Who is the imposter among us? We're looking for anybody who is not supposed to be here. I see Verizon, Microsoft, Society, Skoda, Pigment, United, Volvo, United. There's two. There we go. There's the imposter. Mustafar and Silly Goose. This is a solos race, my good sirs. One of you need to head out. This is a solos race. So, Silly Goose.
We have found the imposter among us.
Silly Goose and Mustafar. One of you guys need to exit the premises. And it's going to be Mustafar that leaves. Silly Goose will stay here, and countdown should be imminent. Yep, there's the countdown. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Last race of the day for the Junior Series. We ended out at Alabama. As the sun sets in the distance.
That was close to a jump for, I believe, a Microsoft driver. Really close. Kind of close from the jump.
Skoda to the front. With Society, now it's Genius Puppy to the lead. Unlike the last few times we've been to Alabama, nothing weird goes on here. We don't need to do pit stops. There's no stages.
We're going to go down there anyway. 3 of them.
Trying to make it work. Someone's going to do a pit stop anyway, just because they can. I think that was Durag.
I think they might come out with the lead here if they get this boost. Nah, round second, though. Good effort, though.
Across the line, they did get first, however.
If we had stages, he would have got max points there.
He would have. That's orange. The 69 car for Smirnoff. Also Encrypted did very well. So going down pit lane, I would say kept him even and did even maybe work out better. Let me fix the top real quick. I think that might have been out of order.
Throw them all under a blanket here.
Ooh, a lot of contact amongst the top 6 to 7 drivers. There's Fox TV for Verizon. Last time we saw him, he was driving a throwback car, and sadly got wrecked at Canal and left the race. So he's going to try and rebound himself here at Alabama. Give it a big push to Genius Puppy. Is he going to look for the lead? No, he doesn't. He backs off. And that opens the door to Silly Goose, who gets in the wall with the Society driver as we approach halfway through this race. So the sun is not setting or rising at all. I wonder what's up with that. That's weird. Is the sun stuck? Did somebody pause the sun?
I'd be amazed if someone did that. I didn't think that was a command.
Okay, so blow up to Chicago is currently 7 yeses and 0 nos. So there's a lot of love for Chicago.
Way to go, guys.
A lot of love for Chicago. Silly Goose in the 3. Takes the lead. He will lead across the second start finish line. But the only one that matters this race is the 3rd. Who is going to win the last race of the day for the Junior Series? And after this race day, we have tomorrow and then Saturday. And that's it. That will conclude Season 7 of the Junior Series, where we will crown an Ultimate Drivers Challenge champion, a driver champion, and a team champion. And we will also eliminate the team in last place. The stress is really going to start to build.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to get these wins, get these points. As a Volvo Junior Rex behind him.
Encrypted hits the wall very hard. He drops to the rear.
But yeah, so important to score points here, especially this late in the season. Which means everyone's going to be all on top of each other at the end of these.
Dexterity for Skoda. Haven't seen much of him today. Trying to make it happen in the last race of the day. Toaster Bread for Mercedes. He got a win. He's trying to go back-to-back today, but Silly Goose has got something else to say about that. United Autosports. Oh, Dexterity pushes the 3, puts both the 3 and the 6 into the grass and the wall.
Yeah, that might force their hand there to back up and get a run.
There's the end.
Stay with them.
You can see the end in the distance. Who are we going to stay on? I actually don't want to stay on these top 3. Let's stay on Fox TV. I really like where he's at right now.
Well, Fox has a huge run.
Big run for Fox. He gets in the Mercedes. Mercedes in the Society into the grass. Fox to the lead. Bigger runs behind. Here comes Encrypted. Genius Puppy. And also NASCAR Nut. Close finish, but it's going to be Encrypted. There's the Farmlands. Oh my gosh, that's new. Encrypted. NASCAR Nut. Genius Puppy. GX Pro, Fox, Orange Shadow, Dexterity, Silly Goose, and Dinosaur. And Toaster Bread does not get points this race. So the last win of the Junior Series race day will go to Volvo Junior. They won the first race of the day, and they're going to cap it off. Make everybody in a Volvo Junior sandwich. They won the first race, and they won the last race. Congrats to Encrypted.
Yeah, I saw a nice, clean finish to the end there. Very nicely done by all these drivers. Congrats to Prophecy, or a.k.a. Encrypted, for winning that final race.
As we have endless nukes are still going off. But that'll do it for the Junior Series race day number 13. We've only got 2 left. Tomorrow, same time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, normal format. And then next Saturday, the BSBL Junior Series Championship Finale, where we will crown 3 champions. Ultimate Driver Challenge Champion, Team Champion, and a Driver Champion. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks to O for sponsoring this weekend's Junior Series racing. The B4L 400. If you like BBR Wrecking Duos, this is the league for you. They have 10 teams battling out to complete to make the playoffs. 4 race days every week. Wreckings allowed. Everyone gets their own number. Season starting soon. scheme makers are needed. Put your name in the history books and join B4L today. Ignore my copy paste mistake in the chat. There's the actual Discord invite link. All right.
The
Also, thanks Noel for commentating. I think you'll be here for the Cup Series too.
I will.
Very nice.
I will, and I will also be driving at the same time. So that's going to be fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody watching. Had a very consistent 35 to 40 plus viewers. Appreciate the support. See you guys 12:30 in about 20 minutes. Yep. Thanks for watching. See you then.